Good evening, everyone. Ali's here from Vancouver Financial Network. Today we are talking about US indexes, and without any wasting time, let's go to S&P 500. Here's the monthly chart. We have November bearish. So far, December is bullish, and if we are closing above middle of the November price, then we are going to expect a melt up continues to the upside. However, if you're going to the weekly chart, I'm just covering three charts for S&P. Then the rest is going to be not all of the three. It's going to be daily, probably, or 4 hours chart. Here is the weekly chart for S&P 500. So S&P had like a 2 weeks pullback, which we expected, and that was a very nice technical pattern. Everyone was getting bearish here. We were bullish. We were buying lots of stocks here, or members just took benefit of this downside, and we just bought lots of good stocks, even index ETF, and now we are golden. We are in the money nicely, and we are just waiting for closing above this high. The interesting thing is, if you look at here, so we had monster move on the weekly chart. Basically, this monster move, it's gonna continue, but not sure if it's going to continue strongly, just because we have overbought condition. There is no shadow here. We are at new closing all-time high, not all-time high, new closing all-time high. So the previous 5 weeks, we just hit their shadow, hit their shadow, hit their shadow, hit their shadow. But right now we are closing above 4,700, which is very important for bulls. If bulls want to keep the rally momentum to the upside, they need to stay like this. But this little shadow, like very small shadow there, it means like we are at overbought condition in a smaller time frame. And fair enough, we have still bearish reading on the stochastic. It's getting faded, so which is bullish. And we have like RSI. If RSI doesn't go above 70% on the weekly, it means like there is going to be a divergence there. However, we had like a short-term stochastic overbought, and now we are getting back to the bullish. Still, we are above 70%, which is bullish. We are above 50% on the stochastic, which is bullish. And anytime that we have like a corrective spike or corrective move, it's going to be buying opportunity. I don't know why people are getting bearish this time. Bull run is over. No, there is no over if we are above this line, and I'm just wanna focus on this line, guys. 44,000, and probably I'm just reducing here, 43.85. When we are above this line, there is nothing wrong with chart, to be honest. And when we still above this pivot, which is September pivot, we are still okay. Like October 4th, that's gonna be our daily pivot. Let's go to daily. Right, so here is the October 4th, which is October 1st for the S&P 500, which nailed the pivot, which nailed the low. So here is the bearish corrective move. We had one spike up, then rally goes parabolic to the upside, and anything parabolic to the upside, it's gonna have like a short pullback, and that one was very sharp pullback, short time, huge volume. Like these 4 candles, especially this one and this one, they were huge volume. And when we are close above all of them, it means like all the shorts are gone. So all the stop losses are gone, and these buyers here are golden now. So they are keeping the market rally to the upside. Still, I'm looking for something here, like 48.72 to 49.25. That's going to be end of rally, at least for the short term. Rally. However, it's not going to go straight up. Next week is going to be very important. Why? Because we have December 15th, Wednesday, which is going to be Fed announcement for monetary policy down the road going forward. We know that Jay Powell changed his tone from dovish to the hawkish. It means like everyone knows that Jay Powell is talking about inflation now is not transitory. They retired transitory word, which was retired already. They didn't pay attention, but now it seems like they are paying attention. Even President Biden is telling like inflation is gonna fade it out. Inflation is gonna vanish next year, probably sooner than later, that you expect. So it means like there is going to be political force to reduce the inflation down. And what's the political force? When it comes to the financial market, they're going to just talking about interest rate going up, or how many times they want to just increase the interest rate. Tapering is going to expedite the process just because they want to just reduce the amount of liquidity coming to the system. So those things are not new for the market, because market knows Jay Powell changed his tone like 3 weeks ago, and if they say the same thing, I believe market is already priced for that tone. If they say something new, which probably they're gonna increase the rate, I don't know, next year, everyone is expecting tapering is gonna finish next year early, like, I don't know, June, July, it's gonna just finish the tapering, and then they're gonna announce for interest hike. But if they're saying they're gonna just expedite the process of the tapering to the first quarter of the 2022, and then the second quarter they're gonna increase the rate, that's gonna be new for the market. I'm not sure if they're gonna say that. To be honest, I don't know the answer, and I don't know how market is gonna digest that. And to be honest, I don't care. The thing that I care is we are above all of these candles on the daily chart. This is nice bullish consolidation. We are getting to the bullish sentiment again. And look at the RSI. The RSI is kind of like a diverging. Okay, so if we are getting above 60% reading on RSI in daily candle, it means like that divergence is going to be faded probably in the next days. However, stochastic is getting to the overbought condition and it is diverging. So if price is going up and stochastic doesn't go up, it means like we are getting divergence in the RSI, stochastic, and probably MACD. So that's gonna be severe correction coming up, but we need to have higher price. So we need to close above this 48.72. So that's gonna just give us another corrective move to the downside. I don't know if it's gonna happen next week or not. So next week is gonna be the last quadruple witching option expiry for this year. That is very, very important as well. Basically an option expiry week, and next week is going to be lots of volatility, institution game playing. So when we have this type of events in 1 week, there is going to be tons of volatility, and there is going to be lots of upside and downside in daily charts, in hourly charts. However, I'm not expecting downside next week. Neutral consolidation or some kind of even like small positive doji, that's going to be most probable for next week. But again, I'm not predicting based on this chart. This gives me like we are at overbought reading in daily chart. So still we are above all of the moving averages, which is bullish. We are closing above 11% of the last spike to the upside, which is bullish. We are holding above this pivot and this pivot. This is bullish. However, we are kind of like overstretched in daily chart just because we have nice bounce to the upside and everyone just squeezed. That was a very, very nice short squeeze because lots of people getting bearish, and how sentiment changed from bullish to bearish, and now people are slightly getting bullish again. So but not in a greed mood. We are still in a fear, which help market to going higher as well. So this is S&P 500. Let's go to Nasdaq. Nasdaq has very, very better price action, I believe. This is daily chart. Nasdaq, we are forming. Lots of people are saying this is QM pattern or something like that. Well, they can say whatever. Here is another like head and shoulder. Let me tell you. Here is another QM, but market failed it nicely going higher. And here is another QM, probably market is gonna fail it just because we have nice bullish consolidation, prices above all of the moving averages, even just recaptured 20 SMA on daily chart. But here is the thing which is concerning for Nasdaq. Let's go to H4, which is 4 hours chart for Nasdaq. I believe we are getting into very critical resistance here, and this is the point. This is the point, like right there. So 16,458, that is going to be a massive concrete wall there as a resistance. If we close, again, if we close above this in one H4, which is 4 hours chart, then we are going to the upside immediately here. Immediately, I would say like in one candle probably or two, we are getting to here. So just pay attention to this, and this is going to be a roadmap for us. But I would say we are in kind of very interesting situation, just because we are just getting buying signal from all three major indicator in H4 hour, in H4 time frame, which is going to be early 4 hours. Okay, so this is very interesting for me. We had nice corrective move, but it didn't get down there. Still, we are above 50% RSI. MACD is changing bearish to bullish, and now we are having very technical formation, very nice technical formation. And here is the thing. We have like a pivot, and then another pivot. So basically we are touching this line several times, and every single time when we are touching this line, this area, price is going down. But look at this. This is very important when we are touching a line, regardless of, despite of if it is support or resistance. When you're touching support or an area, it means like the order is gonna building up, and then this is resistance. We are just touching. It's gonna break it up. When it is breaking up, we are getting to 16,573 immediately. Okay, so just keep an eye on that. This is very important for Nasdaq. I believe Nasdaq has like a better chart comparing to other bond from bull perspective. The other ones are okay, and when we are getting above all of this, this is the ultimate target for Nasdaq for now, like 17,000, 17,400, and 17,800. That's going to be my ultimate target for the melt top. And if we are getting to the melt top, I would be very concerned about the result down the road. Okay, so Dow Jones Industrial, Dow Jones daily chart, we just clean this nice wide range bar with a nice bullish consolidation to the upside. So we will capture all the moving averages, we will capture this red bar, we will capture everything. So right now we are again getting to overbought condition on the daily chart, which is natural after this nice rebound. So this rebound, if it holds here, and to be honest, if we still above this, if we keep above this wide range bar, that's going to give us a bullish opportunity for the upside. It's going to go higher, but we need to keep above this, which is going to be 35,200. If we above this line, then it's going higher and higher, right? So I'm not bearish now. I'm just getting into the cautious mood again, just because we have very nice rebound. And when we have a nice rebound, so probably sharper pullback is coming, but it is not the case now. We need to clean above this. We need to go high probably to get to that level. Let's go to weekly chart, see if there is anything specific there. So yeah, so weekly chart, we have very monster move to the upside. Just we have 4 weeks pullback, 42 EMA on the weekly, which is very nice, pretty close to the 50 SMA. We recapture in 2 candles, like 4 weeks coming down, just 1 week recapture 2 of them. So when we recapture these 3 closing weekly, it means like we are going to challenge the new all-time high, and possibly we are going to 37,700 750. Okay, so that's going to be first target for the weekly, but we have lots of room to go. So I'm not expecting this one is going higher and higher. And seasonality, we are at Santa Claus rally. Everyone is expecting that one. I'm not sure if this is the case this year. The worst, I would say, the worst index among the other indexes is Russell. Just because we have a very nice bullish consolidation going above, but fail to hold it. And when we fail to hold it, it doesn't break the support area. So sorry, this is messy chart, but I need to do that for myself. So when we are holding, as far as we are holding above this, it's okay. Like, I mean, like, as far as we are holding above 2100, it's okay for Russell. But Russell didn't recapture 20 SMA, 50 SMA, and just recaptured 42 EMA on the weekly perspective, which is totally different compared to the other three. All right. So if we go to daily chart for Russell, sorry, my chart is not clean yet, but it's okay now. All right. So if we go to daily chart, still we are not breaking up through this white range bar. We are just holding this pivot. We are below all of the key moving averages right there. So all of the moving averages are kind of like congesting together here, as it was like congested since I believe September. Okay, just because all of the moving averages congested here. And look at the energy. When energy goes up and break above this, it's gonna go higher. I don't know if it's gonna happen again or not, but we need to keep an eye on that. Russell needs to, first of all, hold. There are lots of support here. So I would say 2100. Let's put it right there. Yeah. So when we are above these lines, like at 2083 and 2100, there is nothing wrong. But definitely, this is not a chart of a strength. This is a chart of weakness. Okay. And if I just zoom in here, probably going to the smaller time frame, and if I just want to clean all of these moving averages, just because it doesn't give us any good. Okay, let me just clean this one as well. So this is a good for bulls, that we are cleaning above this, but coming back down, a fail. Okay, this is good for bulls. At least we are just cleaning these stuff there. But Russell doesn't have the power, to be honest, for rally. And if I just want to keep this one up, so here is the trend. Okay, and this trend we can just continue all the way to here. Probably we can just stretch it this one like this, right? So here is the trend. We need to close above this trend, and ideally we need to close above this pivot, which is right there. So 2275, I would say that's the line that Russell needs to close above in H4 or 4 hours chart. If we close above it, and then the next important one is going to be this area. Okay, I'm going to just put it down there. So 2344, that's going to be the next level. If it close above it, then we are golden. Russell is going to break this one and going to new all-time high. But so far, we are still below this trend line. We are in very good breakout, but fail. But that failed breakout doesn't go lower, which is bullish. But it is not. I shouldn't say bullish, which is not bearish yet. Okay, but this one needs to close above these two at least to give me a good buying opportunity or buy signal. All right. So in H4, we are getting into the bottom again for Russell, which is negative divergence, stochastic oversold crossover. RSI is kind of like above oversold area. RSI doesn't give us anything, but MACD gives us a nice hidden divergence, which is positive hidden divergence. Okay, let me just put a Fibonacci here. All right, so we are retracing 618, which is kind of close. All right, so still we all need to close above this 2245. Okay, we need to close above this. So if we close above this, then this line, then we are going to our FIB levels probably. Yeah, that's that one. That, yeah, 2500. That's gonna be the next major top. But right now we are not there yet. So keep an eye on those levels. Okay. All right. So this is for this week. Thanks for watching this video. If you like, please give us thumbs up, and please put your comments in the chat box there. And if you are not subscribed to our channel, please subscribe. This is the least support that you can to develop more material for us. Okay, thank you so much. Have a good weekend. See you on the chart. Bye.